Welcome back to All Natural.
We are back, but I appreciate you, but it's a little knocked down at time. The question before the break was, knowing what we know, knowing, and that's a word I'm trying to refrain from saying, but I'm gonna say it because I can edit it out. No,
Knowing how player we was, knowing we can point at anything and go get it.
What then do you teach our next generation of progress? I want to separate this person from the son.
I want this person just to be someone that you see growing up. And you just want to see, you know what I'm saying? You want to be in some type of developmental. What's three things you would expound on this young man?
Three things. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Don't put up walls of barriers. Now, it's cool to have boundaries, but don't set up don't put up walls because I elaborate on this one after. And the third one would be hold a person to what they say.
I like that.
So,
Yeah, I'm ready for the expounding. Yeah, go ahead and expound on that point too. I like that. Yeah, I'm ready for it.
saying what you mean and mean what you say, you can actually determine and find out if a person is lying or not. Because the only people lie, everybody lies. But the only way to actually determine if a person is lying if they actually match their words. Two, putting up walls is we tend to want to protect ourselves and protect our feelings or whatever. Like nobody out here is looking to get hurt, especially if you have already been hurt. If you have already been hurt or whatever, you already know how that feeling is, that pain or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like it's undescribable, it's unbearable. Nobody wants to deal with it. But one way to actually minimize that, because you're not going to stop it, things are going to still happen. But one way to minimize it is not putting up the walls, you know what I'm saying? Making a person work so hard to try to get to know you or find out or figure out things about you. The more you are open with a person and the more you reveal to a person, the more you can actually notice and notice and recognize the red flags. We tend to overlook or not even really pay attention to the red flags because of the wall and the barrier that we have set up.
That's fire.
And the third thing, holding a person to what they say. If you tell me something, it goes back to the very first thing. Mean what you say what you mean and mean what you say. When a person says something, hold that. You know what I'm saying? Because then you can throw that back up in conversation. Hold on, you said this. You said that. Now you said you was gonna do this right here. Now why didn't you do that right there? You know what I'm saying? You're not throwing
That was
up
your word.
you're not throwing up, you know what I'm saying, things that people are done or doing for you. Because people tend to feel some type of way about that. But if you're telling me a certain thing, I'm going to hold you to that. We have to hold people accountable for what they're saying or what they're not saying or whatever. That's definitely something that I teach my little girl, because my little girl, she'll never find a guy out here in the world like me. It's impossible. But the qualities and the value that I have, if she can find at least one of the qualities in me, and that quality would be me actually holding my word,
All Natural.
then you done actually found you a decent man that you can actually work with and build on. Because people will say one thing and then do another. Make false promises all day long and can't hold shit. So if she can take that quality
All Natural
from me and apply that to her relationship, whether it's with man or woman, hopefully it's with a man. But then again, I don't know with the way these people out here is raising their sons. But hey, whatever, that's a topic for a different day. You know what I'm saying? But I don't lie to my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I don't lie to nobody, period. Not saying that I don't lie, but I need for people to actually believe me when I speak or when I'm saying something or when I'm telling you a thing is a certain thing. So I don't
Hmm.
need a person to look at me as a liar. To me, something that I hold very probably like in my top five for sure things of value is trustworthiness. Because once you break a person's trust, it's kind of impossible
Mm.
to get that back. And being trustworthy is really more valuable than anything else. Because if you trust me, I have access to so much.
All natural.
But something that you spoke and you said that hit me in my heart. Um, because again, although me and you hung out in the same circles, no doubt, we had different methods or strategies to get the same answer. Just like in math, I might equate it a different way, but we still got the same thing. One thing that you said that hit just so hard is the fact it's this thing called exposure. Most men, especially me, I'll speak on me. And if y'all can relate, definitely tell me. But one thing I can truly relate on is being shelled up, not exposing things because I don't want to get hurt. But as I
All
grown
natural.
older, if you tell somebody something that you knew that you wasn't supposed to tell them, and what I mean by wasn't supposed to tell them is something that you was more than likely going to take to your grave had you not found this person to confide in, right?
Hmm.
Had you not told that person that, as soon as it leaves your lips, you're gonna notice a reaction on their face because unfortunately, they brain and your emotions don't think quicker than your brain does. So as soon as somebody say something like this happened to me when I was young, you like, yep, you about to mess up. You about to. I shouldn't have told you that. You get what I'm saying? Hey, I killed such and such yesterday.
All natural.
You like, yeah, I'm going to jail. You get what I'm saying? I knew probably I shouldn't have told you that. So I definitely appreciate you putting me on game.
All natural.